Everybody goes for these quantity reviews, and unfortunately, they sacrifice the quality of the review.
Like at the end of the day, when you're the contractor and you have in your mind that the reason why people go forward with your company is because of you, and you aren't the person that is, one, asking for the review, two, facilitating the review, then when I'm typing that review up, it's going to be kind of generic. But if I know, hey, I can big up Logan and all the value that he just gave me, then I'm going to give him the best review because, hey, this is where I started. Hey, I had this situation, and Logan came in and provided this kind of service, this kind of expertise, this kind of professionalism, and this is where I'm at right now. And I would recommend Logan to fix anybody's problem from A to B, ever again.
Yeah, and it's like the comments, half-ass effort, half-ass review. You get stars in a one sentence, if that. Carrie says, our reviews are crap or they don't leave one at all. Right? So Donnie says review is why some people call and buy from me. That's 100% true. I'm not saying reviews are not a good thing. Right? But what I'm saying is there's a way to get a review that is going to actually move the needle with people. Okay, Troy says, I take time to make our customers a personal video after the job that asks them for a review with a link. Troy, that's excellent. The more that we lean in, because here's the fact. Think about this. In your own company, between referrals, repeat customers, and people reading reviews, which have to come from past customers, what percent of your current sales right now, let me know in the comment box, comes from that? Whether somebody moved forward from a referral, they were a past customer of yours, or they said, yep, I read your reviews, I'm ready. What percent of your sales come from one of those three buckets? In the comment box, let me know, please.
And real quick, while we're waiting for that in the comment box, if you think about your buying journey for things that you buy, like, what are you hoping the reviews answer for you?
Is that a question to me, or is that an open-ended question?
Well, it's open-ended. I mean, you can answer if you want, but that's huge, right? Like, what are you hoping? Because you're going to reviews to hope that they not only just validate that they're going to give some good service, but they're going to answer those questions that I've got going on in my mind. I ask people all the time these two series of questions. If I polled 10 people that are your best clients, what would they say that they liked about you? They'll say communication, they'll say, professionalism, they'll say honesty and things like that. And then the next question always is, well, are there people in your area that don't communicate, aren't honest, and aren't professional? And they'll tell me stories of people, hey, they don't necessarily know, but they've heard this story and things like that. Well, recognize that your customers are having those same type of thoughts. That there's people out there that they have to now navigate past that lack of professionalism, lack of trust, lack of honesty. And that's what I want to be able to achieve, having some clarity after I read this review.
So here's from Jeff. It said, here's an actual review of mine. It said, called for help with a foundation issue, deteriorated block, and the owner took the time to listen to my concern. Despite being unable to assist with the repair due to a fully booked schedule, he walked me through the materials in the process with enough detail to ensure a proper and permanent repair. I will absolutely keep this business in mind for any future masonry needs. I can tell this is a trustworthy owner who prioritizes customer service and quality work. So let's think about that one. So what happened with him was they kind of gave the full picture, right? I called for help with a foundation issue, and the owner took the time to go through it, right? He was booked, but he walked me through it. I could tell it's trustworthy. They walked me through the materials in the process with enough detail to ensure a proper and permanent repair. So essentially what this customer did, Jeff, is they give the full spectrum, right? A lot of us, because what we focus so much on and what we love so much is the product itself, that we essentially attract people that will also talk about just the product, right? They talk about, like, hey, Bernardo came in, He painted the walls really well done, 5 stars. Like, there's no emotion in that, but if we can get people to actually leave an emotionally charged review, they will actually, like, it's other people's work, right? This is no different. Like, this is the exact reason. Like, we could sit up here all day and tell you about why our shit is the best, or we could have Ryan and Bobby from KHB come on a webinar and talk about it, because they're the ones with the story, and they didn't just talk about here's how we did it. You know, they talked about here's where we were, here's how we do it, and here's what is the result of the business is. So they walked through the full spectrum, right? So that's the difference here, is we're not focusing on, hey, just give us a review. We're focusing on ones that when other people read it or hear it or see it or watch it or whatever it is, they go, holy shit, I'm in that same position too.